Hello.
Hi. Can I start?
Sure. Yes.
These are all commercials that I've encountered since I woke up today. How many commercials would there be, you think? From newspaper?
11.
Oh, thank you. From newspaper to subway advertising, it was, don't be surprised, 120. Can you believe it? Yes, I nearly fell down several times during counting them on the street. Anyway, then, can you guess how many commercials are listed in my memory now? It would be less than 10. For this reason, many commercials are using more sexual and more provocative way to input their commercials to win this competition of 10%. Then, are things like that really more remember to us? Let me do some tests to you. Look at these pictures. Next one. And third one. Which one do you more remember now? First one or second one?
First one.
No, second one. Yes, they could succeed in reminding their commercial with some intense images. Then, can it lead to real advertising effect as well? Let's see this commercial first.
Energy. Hot sex.
Boys, wouldn't you want to go buy this drink right now?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, it's true. Look at this graph. This energy drink achieved as many as 2 billion won in sales during this advertisement. This proves that their provocative concept was really effective in their revenue. Isn't it cool? You know, in this kind of advertisement, there are some secrets. So I found and made it as a rule. This is 4N rule. First N is negative. It's a way of giving some visual shock with some images of death, crime, or something cruel, so that people can remember it easily. Let's see these pictures. Let's wear a helmet and do not smoke. Pretty shocking, right? Next one is noisy. It's a way to make people get upset and or have people some sexual curiosity by making some issues on purpose, such as sexy hot sex commercial. Now I'd like to show you one more short commercial. Boys, don't be angry.
명품백을 득템하는 토탈 솔루션. 잠을 줄여 투잡을 하고 돈을 모은다. 친구를 끊고 돈을 모은다. 안 되면 친구와 절교하고 돈을 모은다. 통장을 계속 보며 돈을 모은다. 모으고. 아, 복잡해. 대체 어느 세월을. 남친을 사귀다. 복잡한 부부도 완벽한 거. 딱 하나의 솔루션. 마몬드 토탈 솔루션. 난 마몬드.
Yes, this commercial made a lot of men's anger just after releasing. Numerous articles about this commercial were reported and many people read them. Yes, it is not ethical, but anyway, they succeeded in attracting people's attention. That is their goal, and they achieved it. With this commercial, they announced their brand's name to more people than before. Let me say the third N, which is nerve-wracking. It means a commercial is warning to purchase their product to people. If you can't understand well, let's see this video first.
우연히도 바퀴 한 마리를 3개월 동안 못 찾고 계시다면 아이와 800마리 바퀴를 같이 키우는 중일 수도 있습니다.
세스코 무료 진단부터 받으세요. 다른 대안은 없습니다.
이렇게 111수 세스코.
세스코 무료 진단 왜 필요할까요?
Would you please raise your hand if you thought that, like, oh really, should I buy it during watching it? Yes, thank you. Many people, especially mothers, will call Sesco as soon as they see this advertisement. This is what they intended. How intelligent it is. Can you guess the last one? It is non-stop. To be remembered, they have to continue to advertise in any place, even in the dramas. So I'd like to show you a famous drama.
특종이 뭔데요? 여기 특종 있어요? 아, 여기 사건 터졌구나.
머리. 야. 잘 어울려.
Next one. Last one.
현재 국회의원들이 다수 포함되어 있는 만큼 국회에선 빠른 시일 내에 진상규명위원회를 열어 시시 비밀을 명백히 가릴 예정이며 또한 이 리스트의 정보들이 어떤 경로로 수집됐는지 무슨 목적으로 작성됐는지 수사기관에 엄정한 수사를 촉구할 계획입니다.
도대체 어디서 뭐라고 있는 거예요? 걱정되잖아요.
In this drama, all people are using only Galaxy phone and they are going to just one clothing store. And even the main actress certainly puts on the SK2 essence in the scenes. It is said PPL, which is product placement. This is so important and has big effect today because many people want to use the product that their favorite stars are using in the dramas. So they do PPL more and more directly for their bigger result. As you saw, 4N has great effect to be saved in people's memory. It was proved enough. This time, how about thinking about your favorite advertisement? What comes to your mind now? Is it the most sexual thing or is it pretty strong one? Why don't you see this video with me? was it? Could you find anything related to 4N in this commercial? I don't think so. This commercial was so positive and calm and even made us relax. Now, do you think this kind of commercial has less advertising effect than 4N? As you remembered, I showed you a sexy Hot 6 commercial a while ago. Do you remember?
Yes.
Now, I'd like to show you a new Hot 6 commercial. Let's see.
나도 수영만 하면 되는데 지금 기다려 좀 수영만.
Yes, it is so funny. Now I'm going to suggest 4S, which is much more effective advertising way than 4N. This is story, sense, safety, and social. So I will try to apply this 4S to the new Hot 6 advertisement. First, it has short but very clear story that people can relate to, and has humor sense as well. Of course, it has no inconvenient scene, so it is totally safe. Finally, it gives a social message that can wake up the youth. How about the sales outcome of it? Look at this graph. It is surprisingly increasing, right? Compared to the sexy Hot 6 commercial, we can notice that this commercial is much more effective. The PPL can also wear the cloth of 4S. Look at this PPL way that is very social and sensible. This audition program did PPL of this water, but it was not just for their profit. They emphasized that we can donate for the global poor children by buying this water and scanning the barcode, which is water drop shaped. How social behavior it is. Even though this kind of PPL isn't that much yet, but I believe the PPL can be a way of national donation or national charity. I think it is possible. Now, I proved that 4S advertisement can rather get more advertising effect than 4N. This is my real opinion about today's commercial. 4N, yes, it can give somewhat enjoyment, and it can get somewhat advertising effect as well. However, I think 4N is that many advertisers are not performing their responsibility to make more creative or more touching advertisement. And it is just choosing either intense way to input their product to us. So, as a future advertisement producer, I can't stand this situation. So, what I hope is that they keep their duty that makes much more beautiful and various advertisement with 4S. Advertisement that our children can enjoy every time, and advertisement that can give us much deeper touching than any other dramas in the short time. This is my dream. Now, what is the advertisement you think? What is real advertisement for you? Finally, I'd like to show you my ideal advertisement. This is my favorite one. So let's see this 1-minute drama and let's think about your own meaning of advertisement. Let's see. Imagine if each 15 seconds becomes like this Google advertisement. If every advertisement we meet has its own meaning and its own beautiful drama. Just thought of it makes me excited. Then, shall we believe this dream will come true soon? Shall we?
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Minjoo, thank you. Now we will have a brief Q&A for Minjoo. Do we have any questions or comments? Anyone? Would anyone like to comment? Oh, we'll get to you soon. We'll get to you in a moment. Only the judges want to comment. Oh. Anyone else? No? Yes, no? Okay, then I guess we will move on to the judges. You guys are no fun. Here's some comments. That was great. That was bad. That was something in between. Anyways, judges, who wants to go first? Rock, scissors, paper, or?
I guess so.
You'll go first?
All right. I'm Min-Joo Koo.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? So, am I right in surmising that your argument is that there's good advertisements and there's bad advertisements?
Yes.
So that was your argument, right?
Yes.
And you said that kind of advertisements that are using sex to sell are somehow inferior to advertisements that use emotion and like love and other things to sell?
I think that good advertisements should make people touching, not to attract people by using some sexual, very strong, cruel thing. In my
Okay, then here's my question for you. Can a commercial ever be anything more than a commercial? I mean, isn't it always about selling something?
Yes, almost every commercials. I think the first goal of every advertisement is to attract people, to make people to buy their product. And next one is But I wanted to say that their way to attract people to buy their product should be more soft and touch it.
Okay. Here's my feeling, and I want you to respond to it. I feel like using emotions like family love and nostalgia and these kind of good feelings that you described, using those feelings to sell is almost more of a violation than just using a pretty woman, I feel. I feel like using a pretty woman to sell a product is such an obvious gimmick, but like the commercials that we saw, it's hard to know where the line is between an advertisement and a moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. But I think a little differently. So,
Please explain your.
yeah. We see a lot of advertisements in a day. Every day we see hundreds of advertisements. So if every advertisement becomes strong and sexual, I think it could make our emotion stronger and more intense. So, like drama or like movies, advertisements should have more story or.
Did you ever see that movie, The Joneses?
Huh?
In this movie, a family moves into a neighborhood and they build social connections with their neighbors, and they attend school and all the rest of it. But the thing is, the family is not a real family. They're actually hired actors who are supposed to use products in their everyday lives, and by them using the products, the people around them also want to use these products as well. And kind of the idea here is like, yeah, people are friends with this family and they have real, genuine feelings for this family, but underneath it all, it's just a sham. It's just fake. It's not real.
But in this program, I can't handle it. Advertisement is just advertisement. I can't
I totally
anything.
understand. Now, I'm done kind of exploring that point. So I think your presentation was good.
Thank you.
Yeah? I mean, the audience seemed to be reacting to it, and that's a good thing for you, right? I think your visuals were effective. Possibly that has something to do with you having studied commercials so well that you're good at using visuals. And I didn't feel like any part of your presentation was wasted. I feel like every single part of your presentation had its place and it was effective. So good job.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
일단은 그 프레젠테이션 시작할 때 이제 뭐 얘기한 것처럼 우리 모두가 이제 하루 살면서 굉장히 많은 광고를 보게 되고 그런 이야기를 함으로써 이제 듣고 있는 사람들과 이 프레젠테이션을 연결시키려고 하는 시도는 되게 좋았던 것 같고요. 그다음에 네 가지 이제 N으로 시작하는 그런 용어들을 설명하는 데 있어서도 그 비주얼 자료들을 굉장히 효과적으로 사용하고 있는 것 같아서 사실 이런 것들에 대해서 하나도 아는 게 없었는데 이 프레젠테이션을 통해서 그런 정보들을 굉장히 명확하게 전달을 받을 수도 있었던 것 같아서 그 점도 굉장히 좋았던 것 같고요. 좀 아쉬웠던 점이라기보다는 좀 논쟁적인 부분을 좀 얘기를 한다면 저도 뭐 어떻게 보면 옆에 있는 필립이랑도 비슷하기는 한데 그 광고라는 게 이제 제품의 어떤 특성에 따라서 그 소비자들한테 소구되는 방식이 다를 거라고 생각을 하거든요. 예를 들면은 그 핫식스 같은 경우를 우리가 마지막에 봤던 구글 커머셜처럼 만들 때 과연 이게 소비자들한테 잘 다가갈 수 있을 것인가에 대해서 한번 생각을 해봤어요. 그래서 제품마다 좀 그런 특성이 있는 것 같은데 이제 그거를 지나치게 일반화시켜서 그 OS 기법을 가지고 광고를 만드는 게 더 효과적일 것이다라고 얘기하는 게 이제 지나친 일반화가 아닐까라는 생각을 했었고요. 그다음에 이제 그 하식스가 이제 그 코믹한 그 광고 이후에 이제 세일즈가 엄청나게 증가를 했는데 그걸 단순히 어떤 광고의 효과로만 볼 수 있을까? 그러니까 에너지 드링크에 대한 그 일반 대중들의 어떤 인지나 관심 같은 게 높아진 측면도 있을 거고, 그다음에 뭐 여러 가지 요인들이 있을 거라고 생각이 드는데 이제 그거 광고의 효과로 이게 매출이 급증했다라고 얘기하는 것도 다소 좀 지나친 일반화가 아닌가라는 생각을 했었어요. 뭐 그거 외에는 사실 굉장히 그 프레젠테이션 자체가 명확했고 그다음에 전달하고자 했던 그 포인트도 굉장히 잘 전달이